Good evening, everyone. I'm Dr. Nupur Gupta, practicing obstetrics in Gurgaon from Well Woman Character in the Department of Obstetrics and Gynecology at Fortis Memorial Research Institute, Gurugram. A vaccination is a shot that contains a vaccine, which is a medicine that helps us to protect against certain diseases. और ये ही हम प्रेगनेंसी में भी देते हैं to protect not only mother but also the unborn baby. Today we will discuss about vaccinations that are safe to get during pregnancy as are recommended by WHO, that is World Health Organization, and CDC, Center for Disease Control. To take this discussion forward, we have with us Dr. Preeti Raheja. Welcome, Dr. Preeti.
Good evening, everyone.
She brings to us an experience of more than 2 decades as a gynecologist obstetrician and practices as a senior consultant at Spring Meadows Hospital in New Delhi. So, Dr. Preeti, so let us discuss about the two very commonly given vaccines in pregnancy, which are mandatory, which are useful not only for mother but for baby. So, we will first take the flu shot in pregnancy, which is a flu vaccine that comes every year. And we must also know that during pregnancy, there are changes in the immune system, the heart, the lungs that make pregnant women more prone to illness, whatever it may be. So, taking this forward, Dr. Preeti, why should pregnant women take a flu shot?
So, as we all know that influenza or flu, commonly called as flu, is a condition which can affect any person, anyone. But pregnant females are particularly at a higher risk of developing influenza or flu, and also because of their chances of lowered immunity, are uh, are susceptible to getting the complications related to flu. So they are highly susceptible to getting this infection, especially in their second and their third trimesters and in the early duration of their pregnancy. So our main aim of giving pregnant females this injection is A, to prevent them from flu, and to prevent them from the complications happening because of this vaccine.
So you mean that it will protect mother also and it will
And the
protect
baby.
the baby as well. And the even if she has flu during pregnancy, it will not be as severe.
As
So, but at the same time, is it safe for pregnant women and developing babies also to get a flu shot for mother?
Yes, since this vaccine contains inactivated organisms, there is one vaccine which contains the active form of the organism, but this contains an inactive form of the organism. That makes this particular vaccine very safe for pregnant women as well as for the developing fetus. So yes, it is safe for the
So it
baby.
is safe for both.
Yes,
The flu shot can be given for protection of both mother as well as
as
baby.
well as the baby. Yes.
And if they take the flu vaccine, they will not develop flu. Is that what you mean?
Yes, see the efficiency of this vaccine, even in the general population, it is about 40 to 50%. So the same thing implies for the pregnant females. So that is also quite significant. If we are able to prevent flu in about 50% of the females,
Mhm.
we achieve a lot in concern of morbidity and mortality.
Okay. So how does it benefit the mother and newborn both?
It has benefit on the mother, the fetus, and as well as the newborn baby. In the mother, of course, it will not let it will protect the patient from protect the female from developing influenza. It will protect the female from developing the severe
Mhm.
complications of influenza. Also, when a female gets in the influenza or flu when she is pregnant, then the fetus is likely to have some kind of congenital problems. The fetus may have neurological defects. There can be low birth weight, chances of premature delivery are there. So in turn, we are protecting the fetus also. And also, when the female receives this vaccine, it kind of produces passive antibodies which are transferred to the baby when the baby is like in the womb of the mother. And
Mhm.
uh, the when the infant is born, it can only take that vaccine after the age of 6 months. So for those initial 6 months, these antibodies received from the mother in the antenatal period will help to some extent to the newborn in developing influenza. So these are largely the benefits of this vaccine.
So Dr. Preeti, when should this vaccine be given? कौन सा trimester best है to take this flu shot?
This vaccine this virus tends to mutate every year. So the labs, they a lot of research is done, and every year we receive an annual vaccine, which is assumed to be most effective against the influenza virus in the coming season. And this is available in our country in month of August, just before the flu season starts. So it is advisable, it is absolutely safe to take this vaccine in any trimester. So as soon as the new vaccine for that particular year is available, a pregnant female can take it. Otherwise, they can take it any time after, in any trimester. In fact, it is safe to take this vaccine.
Okay. तो अगर ये वैक्सीन किसी भी प्रेग्नेंट मदर ने लास्ट ईयर भी लिया है, so is it mandatory for her to take this year as well?
So then again, if the pregnancy continued, if she gets pregnant and she is delivered in that same time when the old strain is available, then there is no problem. She doesn't need again. But if new strain of vaccine is available, then it is advisable that she should take the vaccine again, and we repeat the vaccine, and it is safe to take every year.
So हर साल इसका strain mutate करता है और नई vaccine बनती है. So in every pregnancy, most likely you will have to take the new vaccine that is available.
That is available.
तो क्या इस फ्लू वैक्सीन से हमेशा यही स्ट्रेस रहता है मदर को कि इस फ्लू वैक्सीन से फ्लू तो नहीं होता, जो आपने बताया कि उसके चांसेस ऑलमोस्ट, बट सेकंड जो सेकंड थॉट आता है वो है कि क्या इस फ्लू वैक्सीन से मिसकैरेज तो नहीं हो जाता?
As far as all the studies have been done, there have been no evidence कि इस particular vaccine से miscarriage होने के chances हो. So there have been no evidence of this vaccine causing miscarriages.
So we come to the next part of it, that क्या pregnant women जिनको egg allergy है, can they also take this vaccine?
So when this vaccine is being made, it contains a certain component of egg protein also. And what the studies have seen, that if a female is allergic to egg, if she has mild and moderate allergy, then she can comfortably take the vaccine. But if she has severe egg allergy, that there are big arterial patches or there is breathing difficulty because of egg, then in those females, this particular vaccine has to be given with great caution. And always the patients should be observed for some time, say half an hour to 1 hour after giving the vaccine in the OPD only. No need for an IPD admission or anything, but they can be observed in OPD. And then with a word of caution, they are sent that if they have even slight allergic reactions, they need to report to the hospital. So they can be given. But if someone has had severe allergic reaction because of the vaccine they have taken previously, so in that cases, we will not give in pregnancy. We don't give. If the past injection has caused severe allergic reactions, then in pregnancy, we don't give this vaccine.
तो डॉक्टर प्रीति, इसकी एफिकेसी क्या है? If we talk about the effectiveness of this vaccine, are there any studies which say कि इसकी एफिकेसी इतनी है?
See, this influenza is a respiratory illness, and it can cause fever, chills, and body ache, headache, and severe cases can cause even pneumonia, bronchitis, and it can result in morbidity as well. So as far as the studies have been shown, this the CDC reports that this vaccine is efficacy is about 50% in in general population, and that also in pregnant females.
Pregnant.
Same.
So it will be good if they take this vaccine.
Definitely.
And till now, whatever vaccinations that we have seen and our patients have received, I don't think so I have seen any reaction to this vaccine. And
yes, exactly.
And it has been safe.
They say 1 in million people develop a reaction. So we have to weigh that, the big advantage. And otherwise, we always, all the vaccines as it is are given with caution. So same implies for this also. And there can be mild reactions, patient can experience slight swelling or redness at the site of injection, mild body ache or headache, nausea can happen. But that can happen with any vaccine. So we always tell the patient that these symptoms are very, very mild, and they should be confident that the advantages are definitely much, much higher of taking this vaccine above the disadvantages.
जैसे हम बात करते हैं वैक्सीन देने की, सो दिस इज एन इनएक्टिवेटेड वैक्सीन. तो हम लाइव वैक्सीन क्यों नहीं दे सकते प्रेगनेंसी में?
लाइव वैक्सीन इसलिए नहीं दे सकते हैं क्योंकि उसमें रिएक्शंस होने के चांसेस बहुत ज़्यादा होते हैं. The patient can sometimes the initial reaction, like the initial response after the vaccine, can also be a little exaggerated. It can lead to fever and all those symptoms which we don't want. And this has much the efficiency of inactivated vaccine, flu vaccine, is much more than over the activated.
तो इसकी सेफ्टी इसीलिए क्योंकि ये इनएक्टिवेटेड वैक्सीन है. एंड तो क्या इस वैक्सीन को हम ब्रेस्ट फीडिंग मदर को भी दे सकते हैं?
यस, डेफिनेटली. ये वैक्सीन हम मदर को ब्रेस्ट फीडिंग के आफ्टर डिलीवरी भी दे सकते हैं. अगर मदर को प्रेगनेंसी के टाइम में नहीं मिला है और वो फिर उसके बाद लेना चाहते हैं जब उनके बच्चे को ब्रेस्ट फीड करा रहे हैं, डेफिनेटली हम दे सकते हैं. एक तो वो अपने आप को प्रोटेक्ट करेंगे, दे विल बी एंड दे विल नॉट बी द कैरियर फॉर इन्फेक्शन फॉर देयर न्यूबॉर्न चाइल्ड. दैट इज आल्सो वेरी इंपॉर्टेंट दैट we don't want that any mother, because she is the primary caregiver, should be a source of infection or any kind of disease to the newborn baby. So we are protecting in that way also. We are providing protection to the mother and the newborn.
Okay. तो इस कुछ contraindication भी होते हैं?
Contraindications not largely, but yes, जैसे पहले भी मैंने mention किया है, only people who have had severe allergic reactions after taking this vaccine, so it is absolutely contraindicated in them. In these patients, we don't repeat the vaccine.
Okay.
If there are allergic reactions.
तो हम summarize करें तो flu vaccine we can give according to you in any trimester of pregnancy. It is absolutely safe. There is no risk to the baby. In fact, ये एंटीबॉडीज बनती हैं जो मदर में जो बेबी को भी प्रोटेक्ट करती हैं, एंड इट ऑलमोस्ट गिव्स प्रोटेक्शन टू बेबी फॉर 6 months आफ्टर बर्थ is what you want to say. And there are hardly any side effects that we have seen. और ये इनएक्टिवेटेड वैक्सीन है तो ये मदर के लिए भी खराब नहीं है और बेबी के लिए भी, दोनों के लिए फायदेमंद है. तो अगर हमें प्रेगनेंसी में रेस्पिरेटरी इन्फेक्शन से बचना है, फ्लू की कॉम्प्लिकेशन ना हो, तो दिस वैक्सीन ऑल ऑफ यू मस्ट टेक टू प्रोटेक्ट बोथ योरसेल्फ एंड योर बेबी. Coming to the next vaccine, तो जब हम
I want your opinion that especially in these corona times, it has been advisable to, there's a lot of stress on this influenza vaccine. So all the more the role of this vaccine is increased during this time.
So there are some vaccines, Dr. Preeti, जो हम प्रेगनेंसी में रिकमेंड नहीं करते, जो लाइव वैक्सीन हैं, जैसे BCG है, वेरिसेला जोस्टर है, या मीजल मम्स रुबेला है, HPV है, एंड समटाइम्स इवन हेपेटाइटिस B भी हम नहीं देना चाहते. तो अगर हम सेफ्टी ऑफ वैक्सीन की बात करें तो सबसे सेफ वैक्सीन या तो फ्लू की वैक्सीन है या फिर टेटनस की है. तो टेटनस वैक्सीन जैसा कि हमने सुना भी है और सब जगह आई थिंक वर्ल्ड वाइड पहले यही रिकमेंडेशन था दैट 2 doses of tetanus toxoid की वैक्सीन should be given to all pregnant mothers as recommendation by WHO. But nowadays the current trend is कि 1 dose of tetanus के बाद जो second dose of tetanus है उस समय पर हम 3-in-1 वैक्सीन प्रिस्क्राइब करते हैं, and there are lot of added benefits to it. So let us discuss about the next topic for our live today is Tdap vaccine, which is Boostrix. So it has 3 components. So Dr. Preeti, इसके वो क्या 3 ingredients हैं?
तो मेनली जो हमारी टीडैप वैक्सीन होती है उसमें टेटनस टॉक्सॉइड है, उसके साथ में रिड्यूस डिप्थीरिया टॉक्सॉइड है एंड इनसेल्युलर पर्ट्यूसिस है. सो इट इज गोइंग टू गिव प्रोटेक्शन लार्जली फॉर टेटनस, डिप्थीरिया एंड पर्ट्यूसिस.
तो टेटनस वैक्सीन जो है ये हम देते हैं फॉर अ बैक्टीरियल इन्फेक्शन जो कि सॉइल में पाया जाता है और उसी से हमें इन्फेक्शन होता है या कभी चोट लगती है तो हम सभी लोग टेटनस की वैक्सीन लेते हैं. सिमिलरली प्रेगनेंसी में भी टेटनस की वैक्सीनेशन मैंडेटरी है. और अगर टेटनस इन्फेक्शन होता है तो इसमें बहुत बार टाइटनिंग ऑफ मसल, पेनफुल मसल स्पैजम्स, और कितनी बार अगर हम कंट्रोल नहीं कर पाए, डिटेक्ट नहीं कर पाए, इट कैन ऑल्सो लीड टू मोर्टेलिटी. द सेकेंड कॉम्पोनेंट ऑफ दिस वैक्सीन जो डॉक्टर प्रीति ने बताया इज डिप्थीरिया. तो ये भी एक तरह का बैक्टीरियल इन्फेक्शन है, बट दिस इज बेसिकली अ रेस्पिरेटरी इन्फेक्शन जिसमें बुखार और सोर थ्रोट हो जाता है और कई बार एयरवे ऑब्स्ट्रक्शन होने की वजह से देयर इज डिफिकल्टी इन ब्रीदिंग. और अगर इसका हम इलाज ना कर पाए तो ये भी एक डेडली इन्फेक्शन है. The third part, which is called pertussis या whooping cough. So this is also a bacterial respiratory infection जो कि सांस की प्रॉब्लम क्रिएट करता है. और जैसा इसका नाम है whooping cough, मतलब इसमें बहुत सीवियर खांसी होती है और जो खांसी की आवाज़ है वो हाई पिच्ड whooping साउंड की तरह आती है. और इसका बहुत खराब इफेक्ट न्यू बॉर्न्स पे या इन्फेंट्स पे होता है. ऑल्दो टेटनस 1% टू अदर स्प्रेड नहीं हो सकता, पर डिप्थीरिया जो पर्ट्यूसिस दोनों हैं ये कॉन्टेजियस होते हैं एंड दे कैन स्प्रेड फ्रॉम वन टू द अदर. तो अगर हमने वैक्सीनेशन नहीं दिया है देयर इज 80% चांस दैट कोई भी आपके घर में या आपके सराउंडिंग में किसी को भी अगर ये इन्फेक्शन है देन यू आर लाइकली टू कैच पर्ट्यूसिस ड्यूरिंग प्रेगनेंसी. तो अगर हम बात करें कि बिफोर 37 वीक्स जो कि हम ये जो वैक्सीनेशन है ये हम लगाते हैं बिटवीन 27 टू 36 वीक्स. वाई? बिकॉज कभी कभी ऐसा होता है कि प्री टर्म डिलीवरी हो जाती है तो उससे बचने के लिए हम सही समय पर लगाते हैं सो दैट बेबी इज एबल टू गेट इनफ इम्यूनिटी. So now coming back to Dr. Preeti, why are pregnant women recommended this vaccine, जो ये Tdap vaccine है?
So जैसे डॉक्टर नुपुर ने मेंशन किया है that diphtheria, tetanus, diphtheria, pertussis, they are diseases which are responsible for quite a number of morbidities and mortalities, especially in our country. Tetanus is basically to protect the mother as well as the baby. Patients the wounds can get infected at the time of any injury or otherwise also during delivery, normal or cesarean. There are chances that the wound can get infected by tetanus. So A, it is protecting the mother. B, the baby can also develop tetanus after delivery from the umbilical cord stump infection. So we want to protect the mother from tetanus and the baby from tetanus. So tetanus has that role. Coming to diphtheria and pertussis, diphtheria and pertussis is again again a disease which can cause a lot of problems with the newborn. So here the motive of giving this vaccine to the mother in 27 to 36 weeks is to develop immunity in the mother so that the passive antibodies are again transmitted to the baby and they have some kind of protection after their birth, because the babies can only receive their vaccine at the age of 2 months. So for those initial 2 months, the baby will get protection from the passive antibodies which the mother transfers to the fetus. Also, the mother will not be a carrier of these two infections, and again mother is the primary caregiver. So mother is in close contact with the baby after the birth, the infant. So we want that the mother should not be the carrier of these two diseases and not transfer those diseases to the baby. So it is giving an directly also and indirectly also protection to the newborn.
तो ये दोनों के प्रोटेक्शन पर काम करता है, मदर के भी और न्यू बॉर्न के अप टू 2 months ऑफ डिलीवरी. तो इसके कोई साइड इफेक्ट भी देखे गए अब तक?
अगेन इसमें भी सेम, बिकॉज इसमें भी सारे इनएक्टिवेटेड ऑर्गेनिजम्स होते हैं. साइड इफेक्ट्स आर वेरी रेयर and mild side effects are almost similar to any vaccine, you know, redness at the site of infection, pain or mild fever, headache. Those can be explained to the patient. Severe reactions are very, very rare and hardly seen with this injections.
Okay. हाँ. तो अगर हम इसकी जो आपने बताया कि साइड इफेक्ट कम है, पर इसकी एफिकेसी या इसकी सेफ्टी फॉर मदर एंड न्यू बॉर्न, इज इट वेल एस्टेब्लिश्ड बाय नाउ?
Yes, it is established that this vaccine is safe for the mother and as well as for the baby.
Okay. So Dr. Preeti, coming back to जैसा आपने बोला कि हमें जो केयर गिवर्स हैं, जो भी मदर के या जो भी न्यूबॉर्न के केयर गिवर्स हैं, तो उनको भी वैक्सीनेट करते हैं, तो डज इट हैव अ बेनिफिशियल इफेक्ट ऑन द न्यूबॉर्न एज वेल एज मदर?
Yes, we in ideal situation, what we call in our terms as a cocooning. So we are basically protecting like a cocoon. We are protecting the baby. Ideally we should be immunizing the primary caregivers. The mother is obviously the primary caregiver, but apart from that, the people who are in close contact with the newborn, like father, grandparents, siblings, they should ideally also be immunized so that they don't become carrier for these deadly diseases for the baby. So that is the reason we should ideally be immunizing them as well in order to protect the baby. The baby will receive its vaccine at 2 months. So till that age, at least the baby should be prevented from these infections.
Yes. तो इसी को हम शायद कोकूनिंग भी कहते हैं. व्हेन आसपास के सभी लोग इम्यूनाइज्ड हैं तो इन्फेक्शन एक से दूसरे में नहीं स्प्रेड करता. तो क्या क्या हम इस टीडैप वैक्सीन को प्री कंसेप्शन पीरियड में भी दे सकते हैं?
एब्सोल्युटली प्री कंसेप्शन फेज में भी इस वैक्सीन को दे सकते हैं. बट जो हमें एडेड एडवांटेज जो बच्चे को देने का है, जो फीटस को ड्यूरिंग द एंटीनेटल पीरियड एंड द पोस्टनेटल पीरियड जो एम है, उसके लिए वी शुड बी रिपीटिंग दिस वैक्सीन एट द आइडियल टाइम, दैट इज 27 to 36 weeks.
ओके. सो अगर कोई बोलता है कि जस्ट बिफोर प्रेगनेंसी और लास्ट मंथ ओनली आई रिसीव दिस टीडैप वैक्सीन, और जब मैंने नेक्स्ट मंथ टेस्ट किया तो प्रेगनेंसी टेस्ट वाज पॉजिटिव. So is it advisable to continue pregnancy or she should go for termination?
Yes, absolutely. She can absolutely continue with the pregnancy. There are no contraindications to terminate the pregnancy because of this vaccination.
Yeah, okay, thank you. There is one more question from the audience that I have taken this vaccine in my last pregnancy. So do I need it again?
Yes, that is very, lot of females are concerned that repetitively taking this vaccine, or if it is required also to take. So as we have discussed that the aim is to protect the mother as well as the fetus. So the previous vaccine will not to protect the next baby. So the patient has to take this vaccine in every subsequent pregnancy to protect each fetus, the subsequent pregnancies. So it has to be repeated, and it is there have been the studies are still going on, and up till now the studies have shown that it is fine to take repeat dose of Tdap.
Okay. तो जैसा आपने इसमें बताया कि all the 3 components are inactivated, so they will not harm the baby or even the mother in any way.
Yes.
There is another question, Dr. Preeti, from audience, that can I receive the Tdap vaccine while I am breastfeeding?
Yes, patient can take the vaccine. If she has not taken the vaccine in the antenatal phase, she can take it after delivery. The benefit of it is that it takes about 2 weeks for the antibodies to develop, and it is safe for breastfeeding mothers. And again, our aim is to protect the infant. The antibodies will be produced in the mother, so at least she will not be a carrier for those diseases to the newborn baby.
So you mean by कि if we give vaccine during pregnancy, it
Right.
will not increase the risk of pregnancy complications. Due to this, it will be safe for both pregnant women and their babies, and you will not develop diphtheria or pertussis or tetanus when you take this combined vaccine. You will yourself not develop the disease. So we don't need to worry about कि हमें तो नहीं हो जाएगा.
Exactly. Yes.
So, is it recommended in each pregnancy to take this vaccine?
Yes, as we have discussed, that it is recommended to take in every pregnancy. And as I had mentioned, the studies are still going on, but till now the studies show that if you take it in subsequent pregnancies, there have been not no evidence of any ill effects have been actually seen if it is taken in a repeat dose.
Yeah. And even the incidence of pertussis has been increasing day by day. And many a times kids are admitted to hospital and it is very difficult to actually diagnose and find out that this is pertussis and what they are dying from. So there is lot of underreporting when we talk about this. And numerous studies have been done world over to find out its efficacy, its safety. And before that, they do not come into use by gynecologists or by obstetricians. And so it is absolutely safe if your doctor recommends you to take this vaccine. Even the American College of Obstetrics and Gynecology recommends that Tdap vaccine should be given to pregnant women between 27 to 36 weeks. So as gynecologists, we also counsel each and every one of them. And Tdap vaccine is the same vaccine that we also give during adolescence at 5 years, then again at 10 years. So you already know about this vaccine, and there is no increased side effects or no increased complications when given to pregnant women. No adverse events as such have been seen in lot of trials that have been done. और ये भी देखा है कि जो specific antibodies हैं, they get transplacentally transferred to the baby. So thank you, Dr. Preeti, for such an elaborate discussion on this. And so we would like to conclude our today's session. So what will be the takeaway in just 1 minute, Dr. Preeti? What would you like to say to all expectant mothers?
So all expectant mothers, under the guidance of their gynecologist, should take their vaccines well in time. The influenza vaccine, and then we give the tetanus vaccine and the Tdap vaccine. They should have no fears about taking and no apprehensions. They should, if they have any apprehensions, they should obviously discuss it with their gynecologist. They will be most happy to answer to all their questions, and it is safe for them and for their baby to take these vaccines.
Yeah. So then we would both like to conclude by saying that make sure you are vaccinated up to date, even before you get pregnant, during pregnancy, and if you miss during pregnancy, take it in the postpartum period. The vaccinations that you give during pregnancy will help to keep your baby safe from infection during first few months of life until they get their own vaccinations. So if you understand its benefits, you will definitely ask for it and ask your gynecologist, clear your doubts, and take the vaccination at the right time to get maximum benefit. Thank you. Thank you, Dr. Preeti.